Bit of background information for this fight video. I'm showing you my fight and everything. I got a serious chest infection and serious flu, like 3 or 4 days before the fight, and I tried to pull out the fight, but because I couldn't even straighten my arms. I couldn't straighten my arms or anything. Basically, I couldn't throw a straight punch. When I tried to shadow box, I couldn't do it. My bones and joints were aching that much. It was seriously painful, and my chest was terrible. Like, so my cardio was going to be terrible because I didn't even train proper for the fight anyway. Do you know what I mean? I did about 2 or 3 rounds on a slam man, and then I got the flu and a serious chest infection. You'll see that I've got bandages on my elbows in this fight, because my joints are aching that much. It was seriously painful. But the promoter of the show begged me to go through with the fight, begged me to go through with it, and I did it as a favour to him. But as you'll see, I wasn't helped out by him in any way, shape or form when it comes to the decision. You'll see that yourself in a minute. Well, in a few minutes after you've watched the fight. So anyway, that's a little bit of background for information for the fight, here it comes.
I'll take the swords, right? Okay. Right. Now this one's very interesting.
Mate, am I coming down with you, yeah?
Yeah, stop keep giving me, keep on, make it on the time.
Okay, cameraman today.
Now this is an Irish heavyweight title fight, ladies and gentlemen. This is an Irish heavyweight title fight. Let's introduce our first boxer again. This kid's Irish through and through. He's in the blue corner, from Bolton, Anthony Norris.
My opponent got switched for me, by the way, got switched, and I was not told anything about it. I was supposed to be fighting a Nottingham guy called Sean something, I can't remember his name now. My opponent, he was a short, stocky fighter, and so basically I was in my mind, I set myself up to fight a short, stocky fighter, and then he switched my opponent on me. And this wasn't the guy's real name either. Anthony Norris was not the guy's real name. The promoter of the show had a personal grudge against me, and he wanted to stitch me up. So, I mean, he'd done it before in a previous fight. He'd changed my opponent, but I won that fight against Sugar Boy Malingo. He switched my fight really.
I'll stay here, dude. Are you there? Little body, then I can't do that. I'm going to go this way, outside this way. How you doing, Chris? You all right?
Right, let's introduce our box again. In the blue corner, with the black shorts with the silver trim, fighting out of Bolton, leading.
Yeah, and that's where the camcorder stopped filming, by the way. I don't know if the guy stopped filming me or the camcorder broke. I think the camcorder was old anyway. But anyway, somebody was filming the fight up on a mobile phone. And this was back in 2009, 2010, and I couldn't convert the footage from, that's me there. I couldn't convert the footage of the film of the fight from the mobile phone up onto YouTube or anything. I didn't know how to do it or whatever, but this is as best as I could do. So I was gutted because this is my last ever fight. Is the EBF Irish heavyweight title fight. This guy was some sort of a ringer man brought in, 6'5" guy. I was supposed to be fighting like 5'10", 5'11" guy called Sean from Nottingham. But this guy, nobody knew who he was. They brought him in from somewhere, specifically with the counter punching skills to give me a hard fight. Because basically, like I say, the promoter knew that I was seriously like ill, and basically like he had a personal grudge against me, and he set me up to lose. That's the Irish heavyweight, Irish national anthem playing right now. My normal style is a counter punching style, do you know what I mean? Like, so, but I thought I'm gonna have to change it for this fight. My style. I was knackered before I even entered the ring. Got him a good left hook there, another left hook I caught him with. Missed with the overhand right. I hurt him with a body punch in a minute in this round. And I weighed in to finish him off as well. But the referee pulls me off him and gives me a bollocking. That guy who just shouted for me is the one who's filming it on his mobile phone. Luckily for me, I got any footage of the fight. That's where I hurt him with the right hand, by the way. I hurt him with the right hand there to the body. So I pile in. I want to finish him off. Catching my left hook right hand there. He holds on for dear life. I'm trying to get him off me. Referee gives me a bollocking lot. Gives him a few seconds to get his breath back. Shout out to my nephew Lewis, who's probably going to be watching this. He's a fighter himself. This is the second round now. All I could do was throw hooks and overhand rights and that, because my joints were aching that much. I was in serious pain. And my chest, wow man, I couldn't breathe or anything. I nearly died, man, after this fight. I was hyperventilating after the fight. him a good left hook there. Some photos of the fight after this fight that should come up, and you'll see punches where I'm like left hooking him and that. For a good combo there. I made a miss on most of them though. I was bobbing and weaving like Tyson. Mike Tyson. I was absolutely exhausted, man, at this point. But as the fight was going on, I still knew I was winning the fight, because every time he landed a punch, I made sure I landed two or three straight afterwards. See, I've been weaving all them ones there, do you know what I mean? He's not hitting me. I'm an honest fighter, do you know what I mean? These fights that I've won where I thought, you know, I should have got a draw there. I should have been, well, you know, I was lucky enough to get the win. You know, God bless me to get the win. Got a good left hook there and another left hook. Missed with the big overhand right. Yeah, I was. I've won fights where I thought I've lost, and I've lost fights where I thought I've won. Like, you know, every fighter knows when they're in the fight whether they've won that fight or not. And I knew I was winning. I was winning the rounds because my cleaner punches. I was landing clean punches on him, and I was making him miss every time I hit him with something. And every time he hit me with one, I made sure I landed two straight afterwards. And I thought I'd won the fight, do you know what I mean? But the referee at the end of the fight, you'll see the referee at the end of the fight. Like, he don't even go over to lift the guy's hand up or anything. Straight after the fight, he automatically the guy puts his hands up as if he's won it already, without the referee picking his hands up, lifting his hands to say he's the victor. So the guy went to tell going with a good left hook there, and another left hook there. He lands a big right hand on me there, and he nearly knocked me down. I think the round ends now. I think that's the third round. I know this is the third round, I think. It's only a 4-round fight, but thank God it was only a 4-round fight. Like I said, I was knackered before I even got in the ring. Couldn't breathe proper or anything. I believe he was told, like, you know, just out of his way for the first couple of rounds. He'll absolutely get knackered. I kept on chugging along, man. As knackered as I was. Making him miss again there. Do you know what I mean? Like, and he's missing. It might look like he's landing, but there's not. I mean, he landed with punches, but the majority of them missed. I made him miss. He bust my nose. He got me bust my nose in the first round with a jab, but like I'm brawling away there. But like my nose busts every. I get a bloody nose every fight I've ever been in. Fights that I've won easily in that, because my nose bleeds as soon as it gets a little pop on it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm brawling away. I think this is the last round. And I mean, I virtually, and I left up there. Most people I spoke to afterwards thought I'd won the fight. Yeah, this is the last round. He just walks off and puts his hands up. It's like it was told before the fight, you know, just stick your hands up if you want it, and you've won it. I mean, look at me there, I'm collapsing. Like I said, I was hyperventilating for about half an hour after the fight. I actually thought I was going to die. The MC just said, give a round of applause to both these boys. He gave me a tough fight, but like I say, when I was in the fight, I thought I'd won it. I thought, Sean Walsh, that's who I was supposed to be fighting, by the way. But they switched my opponent on me. Didn't tell me. Here's the photos of the fight that I promised you. I was overweight for this fight. 19 stone I was. So left hook I landed on him. I don't know why I put that face on so many times. God knows why I put that photo on so many times. And this one. I suppose I was a poser when I made this. I was a poser when I put these photos together. These are on a DVD, by the way, that I put together. See, my nose is bleeding on there. Like I say, I couldn't throw no straight shots. So I was like just limited to hooks. So all my punches on him were landing around the chin and around the side of the head. He had a pretty good defence as well though, because he did the old shoulder thing. Shoulder or whatever you want to call it, he was doing that. But I did land clean shots and more clean shots than him. That's probably my favourite photo. It's a good photo, that is. Oh, someone was calling me. Oh, it's Castle Jim. When I was making the video, somebody called me. for the body there. Like I said, I winded him in that first round with a right cross to the body. And the left up there, like you see. It's hard to reach, he was tall, but I reached him. It's hard to bloody somebody's nose with a hook unless you land it flush on the face. Most hooks and that land around the side of the head or the jaw, side of the jaw. So I didn't produce no blood on him as far as I know. Like I say, my nose bleeds like from the wind blowing on it. It's that sensitive my nose is. But he was like 22, I was 39. I was 39 in this fight. Did no proper training for it. Got a serious chest infection and flu 3 or 4 days before the fight. I'll leap him with a left hand there, like a southpaw there. Yeah, he was half my age. But if I didn't have that chest infection and the flu, like I say, the bandages on my arms, they're like the proof that what I went in there like, aching in every joint of my body, especially my lungs, gasping for air there, lot. Yep, hyperventilating just about. Couldn't get my breath back for half an hour. Very disappointed the fact that I'd lost the fight. Well, I didn't lose it as far as I'm concerned. Like I say, he's 6'5", like you can see that, his height and that. Slim and trained. That's the belt. And that's Sean Walsh here. That's who I was supposed to be fighting on the left there. And I'd have beat him. I can't remember who that guy is. Also, I forgot to give a shout out to my son Brett, my oldest son Brett, who's also a fighter and a very good one as well.